A very good evening, Team Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And we continue to take a look on what's happening in the nation Zimbabwe. Remember, Mbare Musika was bent down, and our people lost almost everything. But President Mnangagwa has moved to declare a state of disaster. Nick Mangwana, the government spokesperson, says His Excellency President E.t.c. Mnangagwa, yes, in terms of Section 27.1 of the Civil Protection Act, declared a state of disaster following a destructive fire at the Mbare Traders Market on 8 October 2024. So this is it. This is at the news at this point in time. Zimbabwe president declared a state of disaster, and which means the government is now intervening in terms of restoring Mbare Musika to what it was or something better. So this is the letter which was issued by the Ministry of Local Government and Public Works on 14th of October. It's a press statement with the declaration of state of disaster. And what is important is that they are saying that the government, in collaboration with the private sector and other stakeholders, are working flat out to build back together to bring back the Mbare Musika so that they continue to sell. Around 4,000 traders or more were affected, both who were in retail and who were in the wholesale section. Both of them, they were affected, and 4,000 is not a small number. Remember, 4,000 are the people who were directly affected Mbare Musika. But tikazodatanga kubatanidza madzimai kukwadza nabudiriro varasekwa kwese kumasuburbs around Harare, then tobatanidza varimi vese varanga vachiuya nezvinhu zvavo muMbare. You could actually see that it's a very, 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 very big market which has affected a lot of people. Then we then start to talk about consumers who have been consuming or who have been buying goods from Mbare itself, direct consumers. You can actually see that it's a disadvantage to a lot of people. And it was very, very, very sad to see that Mbare Musika burning. But soon after this place was burnt down, we saw audios came out. Other people were claiming kuti zvakaitwa internally nevakomana vanga vatsamwa kuti rate ranga rakwira. Others are claiming kuti they want to take over Mbare Musika, like what happened to Kudzanai Rank in Gweru, whatsoever. There are so many versions of this whole thing. But let me say, this is the question which we have. Is President Mnangagwa trying to take over Mbare Musika by hook or crook? That is something which is very important. At this point in time, they pay their rates to city council. But if private sector comes with conditions, then at a certain point in time, you will see them collecting rates, maybe together or in conjunction with the council. That is not the situation we wish to see. As a state of disaster, what we wish to see is that we want to see the private players coming in to help, not to benefit out of it. They must offer help, offer support. Then the area is rebuilt. The people continue. Mwenomwe panga achingotengesera, but vachingobhadhara mari dzavo kucancel as usual. Personally, I believe that will be the best thing to do. It's not bad for people to put resources together so as to put the nation back on its feet, because that affected a lot of people. Because musika uyu kana waparara, some of the people vanga vachiraramira ikoko vachitengesa vakutotsvaga dzimwe nzira dzekuita mari nadzo. Vamwe vakujoina chipfambi, vamwe vakuita mbavha, and so forth. And it won't be easy life for families affected, which means the private sector, when they are coming in, they must come in with the mind to help, not the mind to grab. So whether he is grabbing this platform, this place or not, it depends on the agreement made by the government and the private players in question. So if they come to offer help without any strings attached, then he won't be taking over. But if they come with the strings attached, we will have to look deep into these people and say, who are these people behind this thing? And then by knowing those people, we will be able to ascertain whether they are taking over or not. Also remember that if there comes people from the private sector who might be by any chance affiliated to the ruling party, it becomes a problem. But it also then puts the president and his image in bad light, because people will start to ask, kana vasiro vakapisa, as the accusations are saying, why is it that they are now taking advantage of the situation? You see, so this is a different situation. Imagine a situation where they could have said, Mbare Musika hatichaida mamiriro yakaita, we need it to be modernized. Dai yanga yakamira yakadaro nyaya iyo yainzwisika. But if people have lost everything, then it will become a problem. So this is what is happening in Zimbabwe at this point in time. And let me try to see some comments here. Okay, Gaza says, working according to the ED, dynasty is going to be controlling the new structure to be built in Mbare. So after building, it depends. Are they going to restore a normalcy which was there before, or they are going to introduce new rules, new things, new people, new order? If it happens like that, then it becomes a takeover, and it will confirm the fears of a lot of people right here in the nation of Zimbabwe. The problem which we have is an issue of trust. This government is not trustworthy, can never be trusted. This is the reason why you are seeing people crying. It's because of how this government has treated its own people, and how they have dealt with these issues. Something very, very, very important to note at this point. Okay, Teacher Wanda says, did he went personally to assess the damage? I know he can't go there because of the roads. The roads are not worthy. His SUV is bad. Okay, so that is a valid point. Did President Mnangagwa visit Mbare? We have not seen his pictures right there. So it means varikungonzwa, or he has seen probably pictures, or vatumiro vamwe vaenda kunovaonera on his behalf. But Mbare padhuze neguta, no matter the roads, he could have gone there. Even akatenderera ake nekuzbc uko odzoka neapa parenga apa vopinda oro kuuya nepamarobots pamusoro peflyover, vopinda nepamupedzanamo apa votoya vodai. It was going to be far much better, but we do not know how they're going to do it, because there are so many ways. Vaigona kubva nekuseru uko kuroad inobuda ichida, I think kunana Sunningdo, if I'm not mistaken, vodzoka neko vouya vopinda nepamagaba apa and vatovako. So this is what happened, and we have not seen President Mnangagwa there. But the major question is, what are the real causes of these fires? Because Kadoma, yakabva yatsva, Harare, makabva matsva, so many places, kunana meno mauboro, takabva tanzwa futi kune kumwe kuri kutsva zvekare. The major question is, zviri kumbotangira papi? Moto yakatangira paimba yamapfumo, imba yamapfumo yatsva, tonzwa kuti uko kwatsva. All these things are happening, and a lot of questions are being asked. And zvese zviri kuitika during a period where our people are suffering. So at this point in time, we are going to give this government benefit of doubt. I can say, for now, we cannot claim that they are taking over. Maybe they are simply offering assistance, and we will wait to see. One of the most important things to note in this case, the reason why I say I don't think it's a takeover, is because they are going to work according to the Civil Protection Act. And the Civil Protection Act, what it means is whatever you are placing there, it must go through the CPA, and when or the CPU, it's CPU. If it goes through the CPU, then it will be very difficult for private players to control it. But if they make any contracts or any other thing which is contrary to the CPA and the CPU, how they function, then it becomes a problem. So at this point in time, your views are of importance. I do not know, guys, what you think, but I think it's a good initiative. People from Mbare, they need to get back onto their feet. There is a video which circulated. We want to build back. It's because they know how crooked these people are. The reasons why they want to do their own things is because they know how crooked these people are. But the danger is, are they going to put up structures which can limit fires from spreading very, very quickly? Also, is the city council planning to put fire hydrants very, very close to these markets and to these places, such that when incidents like that happen, the fire brigade does not need to rush back to town or to the depot to take water. It then goes to the nearest fire hydrant within that area. Then they always get water. So that is another issue. Very, very important issues right there. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming, and let us meet in other episodes as well as other broadcasts. Much love.